that you be putting on your live screen.
Oh my God, nobody said that.
That shit that you
that's what you want to do, do it
trying to ask you about the shit you had on the damn screen. You asking me to debunk you. I could debunk you on everything you say in your fucking live. That's hands down.
I swear, Lord have mercy. Spicy?
Can I get
Spicy?
Breathe, mother matriarch, breathe. Spicy. Don't drop. I need you up here.
I can't make this up.
All right, so just to, go into what both of y'all break it down about the passage of laws, rights, all of this. This is going to take you back towards the Tudor period, back towards 1400, okay? This is going to be the alien settlement to the passage of laws that restrict the rights of foreign-born residents. These laws did not create a single alien act, but were a series of tax policies, regulations intended to limit the number of migrants and their economic power. The following earlier alien tax in the 15th century, Parliament levied new taxes called Tudor subsidies in the 16th century. These taxes were applied at double the rate for foreigners, creating a distinct class of aliens in this tax system. Okay? Now, in 1484, law passed under Richard III, continued under Henry, restricted alien tradespeople. It forbade born artisans from entering the kingdom to practice a trade independently, preventing the foreign artisans already in England from taking on new apprenticeship except for their own children. The purpose of such measures was to discourage foreign labor and protect English workers under these laws. Aliens have fewer rights and freedoms than native-born subjects, which include prohibition on leasing property and opening shops. And this will take you into 1790. That'll be the Naturalization Act. That'll be down there too. So that'll be going into the white persons coming in the 1800s.
And they want to know where your sources from. Where are your sources? Start out letting us know where you found this.
The Tudor period?
Yes, that this document, is this a Google search or what? Where is this from?
I mean, you can Google the Tudor period tax, IRS, all that. I just pulled up a Google search and highlighted it for you right quick. People don't be on IRS too much, so they don't really know about the tax policy and how to become tax exempt and who taxes is for.
So lawful. Was the Tudors in America or was the Tudors in England?
British America, colonial America.
No. Answer the question.
I'm answering you, right? You just
don't go all over the world. Were they in America? Is this Great Britain or is this the United States of America Corporation? Which corporation is this? Because it ain't got nothing to do with no Tudors. The Tudors was in England. Brother, let me show you your shit. You don't want to talk about what I want to talk about. You want to talk about all around some 1307 shit. When none of these laws back then. You're not under the same laws from 1307?
Can I answer
you telling people that? And people really believe in that?
Can I answer the question? Or are you going to...
Can I answer?
Bro, if I can't answer the question...
No, let him answer. Let Lawful answer. Go ahead, Lawful.
What the... Where's England at back in 1400? First off, where is England?
It ain't in America. I don't give a fuck where you put it at.
America not even...
Go ahead and say America
not even used in 1400.
Go ahead, let me put you on that. Go ahead and say America didn't exist. So in front of all these American Indians that know America existed back then.
America did not get used by law.
Are you serious, bro?
Dead serious.
No, you're not, because you get up here, Cap. You got some British ass shit on the fucking screen. They ain't got shit to do with America. You conflating information that ain't got shit to do with America. This is how you be showing niggas misconceptions and shit. This is how you misleading niggas. Listen, the shit that Courtney just showed was cap as fuck. I went to that website. She said it was 1810. It didn't say nothing about no 1810 on that website. It said 1863. And I do got my laptop up for any nigga that think I'm cap.
I'm about to put you on the big screen. Pull that shit up, Jim.
Oh, okay. All right, Swarty, but they still was freemen. What's the point of me getting a day wrong, nigga? It's still freemen. What are you talking about? They were self-emancipation. You got me. You trying to get me on a technicality? Come on, man. You gotta stop this bullshit, bro. Y'all this a bitch.
Now I'm trying to get her on the technicality. Look, what website is this? Hold on.
That's not even the website I was on.
I'm about to get to your website, but I'm showing you.
Let him
y'all cook.
Stop
Come
that
on now,
shit.
let me cook. Let me present my evidence. Damn, why niggas all pressed when I'm showing some shit? United States Senate, the Freedmen Bureau. Look, hold on, let me fucking finish. Goddamn, I was quiet as a church mouse when y'all niggas was presenting.
My first time talking, you cut me off soon as
All right,
I
well, let him go real quick, Lawful, and then you can.
I'm good. If this how this shit gonna go, I'm good. If I can't present no shit with everybody being quiet, I was quiet.
I'm muting everybody. Go ahead. Present your evidence, please.
So he get to cut me off in the middle of me
Just
speaking.
give him a second, Lawful, please. Give us a little grace. Thank you. Go ahead, Swarthy.
I tell you why I cut him off. Because that nigga been conflating information, and that's the same thing Newswoman doing. She was literally trying to show y'all about some white tea slaves.
Information, Swarthy.
Well, let me finish. I'm about to get to the information. God damn, can I fucking do this shit, man? If I can't talk, I'm done.
Go ahead, Swarthy.
So, like I was saying, she was up here conflating misinformation, trying to promote some freedmen shit, talking about some self-emancipation. When I read the website, which I'm gonna show right after this one, that shit was one person that self-emancipated. Talking about this woman on there, and it was in 1863. She said 1810. Did y'all hear that? Put a one in the chat if y'all heard her say 1810.
Well, we cutting each other off. We cutting each other off?
Who?
You just lied. Is we cutting each other off?
No, I want us to go.
I was saying something to present.
Go ahead. You can get the big screen again.
Even if a person presents wrong information to you, bro, even if person presents wrong information to you, bro,
go ahead, Lawful. You have
because that shit be weird. How you gonna cut a motherfucker off, even if it's wrong to you? It's a debate to let the person land, gang.
Right. Go ahead, Lawful. You got the floor. You got the floor. Let's get back on track.
Let him finish that, and I'm gonna come in behind him at this point. I just had to hold on. What we doing in here?
So, do you want to finish your point first, or let him finish his point?
Let him finish his point because I didn't even make a point. I just read what they was talking about for him to say I'm quoting misinformation. So I would love for him to finish when I didn't even make a point. I was reading off what Lady Admin Newswoman was talking about. So go ahead. I'm gonna mute up.
Right. Go ahead, Swarthy.
So like I was saying before, his coochie got hurt.
Oh my gosh, Swarthy, please.
They don't. That's what it is, nigga.
Swarthy, no.
See, here we go. They can't take a nigga talking to him tough. Bro, a lot of you niggas can't fight anyway, so I don't know why you acting
Swarthy,
like.
Please get back on the information.
Like
Swarthy,
come on, man.
Swarthy,
let me goddamn present my information. If I'm
Swarthy,
the best way to get me is debunk me, bitch ass nigga.
Swarthy, please.
Already, gang.
Swarthy, just read it so he can go and go on his
like I said. What I said on the other line, what they do?
It's narcissism. You're homeless.
I can't because this bitch ass nigga won't stop talking.
Stop it.
Talking about that stuff on this fucking panel.
You guys, get on the information. Because after this,
information,
he won't let me. I'm trying to read. But not letting me.
Swarthy, get back on the inference. Courtney, hold on. Get on the subject, Swarthy, please. Read us the information and show us the other website, and then Lawful Freedman is gonna go.
Oh shit. Damn, my bad.
Showtime for 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. Let me just get this. Let me just do this. Hold on.
All right, one of my mods put the showtime on for 5 minutes, a couple minutes, 3 minutes.
Hold on. Can y'all see that good? This is from the U.S. Senate website. United States Senate. It don't get no more official than this whistle. So on March 3rd, 1865, Congress passed an act to establish a Bureau for the Relief of Freedmen and Refugees to provide food, shelter, and clothing and medical services and land to displaced Southerners, including newly freed African Americans. Keyword African Americans. They knew in 1865, they knew who the fuck you was. It wasn't they don't know who you is. You was an American Indian in 1865. Let me go to their website. Pull up the next website. What's the name of the website again? Because I was reading it off my other phone, but I'm on the laptop now, so I can just type it in.
Can you type it in the chat?
It was Oak something. Oak Plantation?
I think so.
Yeah, I read that shit. I was like, what the hell is this? Here we go. Oak Plantation. This is the same website she got her receipt from. Now watch this. History and research.
Like the live, get the live to 50K. We got 200 people in here. Like the live, share the live. Dallas, I see you down there. And Signs is going hold on, who was going against Dallas?
I want to debate that nigga on Flat Earth. I'm not debating nothing else.
Yeah, he'll be up.
So right here, this is her website. When you read this, she said it was 1810. Didn't she tell you that, mother? 1810, but when you actually go in here, it said April 29th, 1862. The Union occupation led to increasingly resistance by enslaved people against their bondage, who were additionally encouraged as a word spread through 1862 that the Union was enforcing fugitive slave laws. Now, this is about self-emancipation, like she said. But it's talking about, when you really read it, it's talking about this woman who was enslaved by the Romans her whole life. The Roman family, her whole life. Letters from between 1863, between Selena Roman in New Orleans and her son Henry Roman at Oak Valley, gave valuable insight into the chaos and uncertainty of the time, as well as increasing frustration of slave owners and their property, increasingly resisted control. Selena wrote to Henry on January 3rd, I have no news of your servants, Zebeth and Nancy. For the rest, I'm looking for them. And if they found, they will be caged up right fast. I have 3 of them in prison in New Orleans for now. This costs $36 a month. And when we find a way to send them back to the country, I beg you to put them to work in the fields and lock them up in the evenings and on Sundays. Send me your news often and let me know if your Negroes return to you. The 1st of
Lawful.
Yeah, this what y'all breaking down about the Congress, which is gonna go backwards under the articles, because we are the people, the government, the Republicans, and every time we got enslaved, we would have to abolish and ratify their state constitutions, because each state. No. Each state has their own constitution. You know, what he breaking down a little bit. Well, you see, poll tax, the state constitutions, each state, and the clauses. Now, most of y'all don't know we was disenfranchised, right? So most of y'all don't know being disenfranchised. Well, you was a franchise before, as an example. So when y'all say Louisiana
Why he breaking up? Oh, he putting up his sources.
What is purchases for, right? These purchases for these states, well, they built disenfranchisement on us, the freedmen specifically. Literally, it's the law. So if people don't know what these purchases is and what the state constitutions is, and you know, why we break this shit down like we do, we try to take it slow with it.
So they're saying that Google sources aren't reputable. That's what they saying in the chat. That's what the streets saying.
You can go wherever you need to go to read these damn constitutions in your own birthright state, bro. To go read the laws. I'm not in y'all birthright state. Bruh, like, this what I'm saying. Alabama Constitution alone got 300,000 words in it. How many of y'all birthed in Alabama read y'all own state constitution? I can't answer certain shit for y'all if you have not read your own state constitution that has 300,000 words in it. Okay? So this is where we're saying a person say, I got constitutional rights. Vote, the United States is against us. How you got constitutional rights? How is any of that when that's the Klan? This is the Klan. So how is any of our people saying they are part of the Klan when the Klan disenfranchised all of us as a whole?
Okay, so I wanted to pull up the document that I was referring to when I said 1810. This one right here is when I was saying for the U.S. South as a whole, right? The United States, the South as a whole. As a whole, okay? It declined after 1810. This is a document that I pulled up, but I was referencing what they was doing in 1863 with that document because it's going to turn into the colored troops. So I don't know if Swarty was paying attention to what I was dropping, but this is a document that I was using for 1810. This is the document. So I don't know why Swarty is trying to debunk me or whatever, but this is a document that I was using, and you can pull these documents up. Just pull the shit up and read them yourself, Swarty, since you're on your computer and your laptop, you know what I mean? You know, so do your thing. But this is the document that I used for that particular situation when they were self-emancipating themselves, bro.
All right. Is that all, newswoman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me... All right, we're going to go to Swarty, then Mother Matriarch. Go ahead, Swarty.
So my boy just said, I'm not even talking about you, newswoman. I can't debate both of y'all, but that shows you how G I am if I'm debating two people. That's crazy. But this 1901, Alabama Constitution is overreaching and poorly written. This from Alabama Arise. The website is called Alabama Arise, and this is a government website. Harmful for many people it governs. It authors intentionally disenfranchise people of color, women, and people with low incomes in the effort to silence them. But they've revised it. It didn't exist until 1901. So everything you saying is after our downfall, after the motherfucking corporation start taking over. So niggas, you with the corporation? Because you talking about some Alabama Constitution, you double talk and double speak and don't think niggas know what you own. When I met you, you was a Nawabian, nigga, so all of a sudden now you a super freedman. And I got another receipt. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna have to turn my camera on for this one.
Not the Nawabian. What the fuck is that? Oh my gosh. All right, y'all, get the live up to 50K. Run that shit up. Drop everybody some gems. We bringing out knowledge. We bringing them sources. Learn something. Turn your motherfucking listening ears on.
This is just the
Nubian nation. Oh, it's Moors. Okay. Y'all, I can't keep up with all these goddamn groups. Swarty, your time is timing, child.
No, it was just this reclassification chart I was trying to pull up, but I ain't tripping. I'm gonna show it the next time. I'll pull it up. I have it ready by the next time. But what he's saying about some Alabama Constitution, it didn't exist until 1901, and it, like you said, it's overreaching and poorly written. So how, nigga? Hold on, and I'm not even from Alabama, but you mentioned it, so I thought I'd put it up. And they revised it November 8th, 2022. And it was basically like the same constitution. It ain't changed. But these niggas conflating information. They bring up Tudors. Tudors was in the fucking 1100s. What the hell that got to do with 1800s, 1700s, and 1500s? Not a damn thing. It was just like this nigga bringing up Alexander the Medici and shit. Nigga, what that got to do with Indian business? What we talking about?
That's a fact. Mother Matriarch.
All right, so I pulled this up. And what they say is supposed to be the oldest Negro will is found. Okay? Do you see the date right there? Does that say 1738?
Yep, 22nd day of January, 1738.
Read this article because nowhere in this article does it say anything about a slave.
Yep, it says oldest Negro is found.
And why is he writing a will if he didn't have nothing to give?
Right.
1738. Everybody talking about the 1800s. Everybody talking about the 1900s. Come on, man. We was doing shit before that. Before the chicken nugget was even coming over here.
Mother Matriarch, do you believe that freedmen and freemans are the same group of people? Or, like, what is the difference? Can we distinguish that difference, please? Rashad, your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. Drop some relevant questions or just sit back and relax. I'm confused my goddamn self. I don't know. I guess we were talking about dates. We got a little confusion. Mother Matriarch, we can't hear you.
Did they cut me out? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, because they probably cut my mic out. But my thing is, we got dates. We was doing shit before the 1800s, before the 1700s, before the 1600s, before the 1500s. We was doing shit, okay? Before that classified a freeman, okay? Freeman, whatever classification, whatever. Before all that, we owned all this. We were the Confederates, okay? The Confederates had all the money. The Confederates had the bank, the land, everything. We were the Confederates. The American Indians are the Confederates.
That's the truth. Lawful, do you agree with that? I'm going to turn Showtime off because, shit.
Right.
Fuck this shit. That's just when y'all get a little hot and heavy.
Right.
Lawful, do you agree with what Mother Matriarch said? And what I'm trying to understand, the lawful freedmen are saying they were slavery and the freemen are saying they're not slavery. Is that correct?
No,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't listen. And I want to show this. I got my receipt that I was trying to show. This is out of my book. Fuck another nigga book. Fuck a cracker book. I wrote this.
I'm trying to talk.
Listen, hold on. Let me finish.
This the second time it's gonna keep happening.
Come on, man. I ain't even talking about you. I'm talking about my receipt, bro. Come on, Freeman. Come on, bro. We used to be homies. That's how we gonna do.
I'm saying, did she just ask me a question or somebody else?
Let him answer my question first.
Oh, go ahead.
Let him answer my question.
Like, I don't know who she was talking to, so I'm just asking who was she talking to?
I was talking to you, Lawful. Go ahead.
Okay, respectfully, thank you. Now, you said what? No, I'm sorry. You said, do I think
I was
what?
asking you, are you guys like, are you saying as a freedman that slavery, you're going with the slavery narrative and the free man is not going with the slavery narrative?
No.
Because I thought they were the same people, different classifications, but they still got us to where we are today.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, let's clock it if we really want to. I'm going to have to clock the receipt.
Oh, we all was American Indians too, Spicy. But niggas is switching up.
Yep.
So are you saying you're not American Indian, Lawful?
I'm trying to answer one question. I didn't know which way you want me to answer, but no, I'm not. Okay, I'll start that way. No, I'm not. Okay, there's nothing wrong with thinking you something and learning you not. Okay, there is nothing wrong with thinking you're something but studying to know that you're not. Okay, There's nothing wrong with that. And I done pulled
What
my
do your family
tree.
records say? Do they say freed man?
I've pulled my family tree since the first day I started TikTok last year. Okay? So I've never hidden my family tree. Now, my records say a lot of diversity with these corporate persons. Okay? Indian records, freedmen records, military records. Okay, and that's just of this corporate fiction of 1800s, because remember, all these corporate fictions come in the 1800s, right? Right? The political Indian come in 1800s, right? They gonna enslave people. We going down in 1866 towards Texas, right? Getting reclassified as 14th, 15th Amendment property, right? This disenfranchisement. Now, what I got on my screen is my family tree. Yet again, I'm using myself as a reference. Okay, so here we go. If you take the time. Now, the gentleman on that picture at the top of the tree, where it say John Jack, can y'all see that picture? Everybody?
I see it, John Jack Weasley King.
Okay, now, before I ever studied genealogy, my family got tore apart because they thought a white man birthed us. My mom never told me none of this shit, okay? I met Newswoman, jumped on genealogy last year for the first time. Okay, I find this gentleman in the tree. Yes, I'm around Lady Ab because I meet them through each other. Okay, no problem. I'm taking in knowledge, learning this stuff I did not know. I did not know it. So I'm listening, okay? Boom. Once I learn how to work this stuff myself a little bit, I find this record right here in my tree. Now, the dates, 1854 and all of that, 46, 54, whatever that say right there, my fault, 46. Now, my grandpa go to the military at 18, okay? He not gonna come home. This gentleman put himself on my tree. Now, what happened at this time? If don't nobody know, you supposed to know by studying. What happened? Watch this. Now.
Oh, my gosh.
I know that I want to say if y'all find them Haitian Empire niggas, send them in here.
It's right here, right? So what Lady Ab was directing everybody to start reading, okay? Lady Ab pulled this the most that I know of out of anybody.
Yep.
Okay? Lady Ab.
Yep.
I got that ticket from her.
Yep.
And I read. And I did
Not
my
to be confined to the Negro. I showed that, yep.
Now, my records don't show no Negro, none of that when I walk backwards too. But I'm just saying, like, this one ticket, okay, that you pull, me sitting around studying, listening, okay, affected my tree. And I'm showing how these servants gonna come over and we gonna do a mission that I'm about to pull. My grandpa not gonna come home, okay? This whole time frame I'm breaking down, 1846, 56 through 65, all of this. This whole time frame. Now, I'm using my family tree.
I'm still waiting to see the Freedman record.
I'll pull those too, but I'm just showing you in my tree as an example of what Google World History will help you find out. Okay? Google Wikipedia, this is a mission about my grandpa. I just pulled the record. Okay, and I'm trying to show y'all how to do this stuff. And when people like, I don't like Wikipedia, bro. I use my family tree to do this stuff, bro. I never heard of this a day in my life, bro. I never seen that article Lady Ab pulled a day in my life, bro. Google or not, gang. I just showed my family tree and showed them didn't come home.
Let's show the tree. I mean, pull the tree up at this point, sir.
Like, that shit
and I
crazy.
have another question. What is the difference between freedmen and free man? That's what I want to ask. Newswoman Courtney?
I was just showing you what a freeman is. A freeman is a self-emancipated person. You know what I mean? But after 1865 with the Civil War, they really made us freemen anyway.
What is free man? What is the difference between freedman and free man?
Oh, the free without the D is somebody that got a lord under the Norman conquest. That's a freeman. A freedman is somebody that self-emancipated themselves. Okay, so I have records. This is agreement with the Freemans. This is my genealogy. I am a Freeman, documented.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm saying. My people self-emancipated their souls. I have the records for it, you know?
Gotcha. Copper Cutie.
Like, let me get it. I've been trying to tell this receipt, and I can break down the Freeman and the Freeman shit too.
Okay, go ahead, Swarthy.
Look, this chart right here, Russ, everything he's saying. If you look at the top of the chart, it says the reclassification chart. In the 1500s was the first reclassification. They called you Indios. This is actually in my book, not another nigga book, not a white T-man book that lied. This is my information. The first reclassification was in the 1500s. But if you go down to the middle, where it say 1800s, that's when you first see freedmen. And besides that, let me show y'all this too. Let me turn off my camera. The difference between, since we bringing up Google, when she was saying that, I pulled up, she capped.
Because in my genealogy,
let me read it.
Who was born free.
Let me read it. It said, let me read it. Let me read it. Come on now, Courtney. I was quiet when you and Jason was going. Come on now. Freeman refer, just because I'm saying y'all cat, we in the, like, come on now. Is y'all from the suburbs or something? Y'all ain't used to a nigga talking like this? Like, Freeman refers to a person who, I don't do no faking and flogging and not being myself. I be myself on this app. If you don't like it, I don't care. Freeman refers to a person who has been released from slavery. So you was a slave. While a freeman refers to someone who was born free and had full citizenship rights. Now let's scroll down. Let's scroll down where it breaks down the differences. The freeman, emancipated person, that's what she's claiming to be. Definition: a person has been released from slavery, often by a formal legal process like manumission or emancipation. Now let's scroll down to hold on.
Self-emancipation.
Hold on, Courtney, come on, man. Let me finish reading. Why y'all so pressed when I read?
Right, let them cook, Courtney.
Let me cook. I let y'all cook. I didn't say nothing. Freeman. The definition of a person who was born free and has full civil rights and political rights from birth. So it was a lot of black free men because we was most of us wasn't enslaved like the narrative that they trying to spin. A lot of us were free men. We was never enslaved. We owned people. We owned plantations and land.
You're not in slavery right now, Swarthy?
Everybody's in slavery.
I gotta mute you, girl.
What are you talking about? What that got to do with being a freedman or an American Indian?
Give them 1 second and you can
do whatever the fuck I want.
You can respond. Swarthy, the chat wants you to read the etymology of both. Could you read that for us? The word is a most recent. Slide down.
Oh, you talking about it's on the screen?
Yes, it's the one right there.
Oh, I see. The word is older and refers, freeman is older and refers to the state of being free, not specifically from slavery. I'm older than y'all, so y'all can be slaves if y'all want to. I'll land my plane. I ain't gonna.
Actually, the Freemans actually go back to the Roman Empire. It actually goes to Roman law because the Romans actually was the people to enslave the people. If you don't know, that has nothing to do with 1865. We're talking about genealogy. When our people was free in every fucking kingdom, we was freedmen. In every fucking kingdom. You can pull up every kingdom, the French kingdom, the Spanish kingdom, the Ireland kingdom. Every kingdom, we was freedmen, man. You can look this shit up right now.
It's the law. I want some receipts of you pulling that up. So while Lawful goes, pull that up. And then Mother Matriarch after Lawful. Go ahead, Lawful.
This the law book for when y'all ask the question. You can always just go there, right? You ain't have to Google that. Right. Now, a free man before Norman conquest might be a man of a small estate depending on his lord. Every man himself not a lord and is bound to a lord. So Swarthy, a free man, he bound to a ruler. Which one is it? Moloch. He deal with child sacrifice. All right. Now, anyway, you going to come over and be classified as naturalized citizens, which would be free white persons, and that'll be them European descents, wherever they migrated, going down into the Moorish inhabitants of Sicily, Spain, Algiers, all of that. And the Mongols, the Asians, the Caucasian,
Shush.
They will not be naturalized as free white persons, including the Indian. They will not be naturalized. That's why they on reservations. That's law. Right? That's law, right? Now, that's just the difference from the free man going into them being a free white person, which is called a corporate fiction. They have to work for life, right? Because they lost all their royalties and had to come get naturalized to the land. Now, anyway, a freed man, which is going back into Roman law, like she was breaking down, well, that predates freemen. And this is just the stuff we try to break down with law to people because it get deeper than this. But I just wanted to take that slow. It's a difference in it. And it's emancipation. You have self-emancipation and you have getting emancipated. It clearly says that. Okay, now if she's speaking on self-emancipation for herself, then you have to be competent to self-emancipate. You have to know how to read, right?
They saying they saying you not accurate, bro. And that's
I'm not accurate with the law page right there. I'm not accurate.
Saying that's not
I'm literally, look, I'm reading the law. I'm pointing and reading though, right? Look, I'm just pointing and reading, and I'm still not accurate.
What section you talking about? Zoom in on.
Hand so I can screenshot it and dig it up.
Like this black law.
Move your hand so I can screenshot it.
This is black law dictionary,
bro.
Move your hand so we can screenshot it.
Bro, why I keep getting interrupted?
Yeah, we can't screenshot it.
Bro,
that's part of the debate.
Come on, bro.
I want to screenshot it, but your hand in the way. I can't see it. Them words really as hell.
Like, just let a motherfucker talk. It's Black Law Volume 4.
So I need to see your receipts. What's the purpose of
Black
seeing the receipt
Law
that we can't see?
Volume 4, bro.
Jim dropped one. Hold on.
Damn.
Signs. Go ahead, Signs.
I want to say that. So when you're dealing with free man and you say that he's bound to lordship, that's why we're saying that we were the Confederates. Do you understand that lordship means head of household? When you read your census records, your head of household, which is your father, is your lordship because we own the land. Not because we're controlled by some government that wasn't even established in the 1800s yet.
Y'all are the Confederacy if you are the Indians, which I already agreed to. That Spicy asked me, she said, Jason, do you agree that the Indians is the Confederates? I said, yes, they are the Confederates. That's not me.
But the lordship
just because it's brown and it's not in my family tree is what I'm saying. So I'm not telling you I'm an Indian. I'm not telling you I'm a Confederate. Yes, people serve the Confederacy in Union. It's two of them. They were battling each other. We serving them. We didn't build it. Okay, this is stuff y'all gotta.
I'm gonna go to Mama Neen because she's been waiting very patiently. Thank you, Lawful. Give us 1 second and we'll circle back to you. Mother Matriarch, Mama Neen, I want to throw you in some shit so bad. I'm sorry.
Well, my thing I just got my popcorn. Look, so my thing is, the Civil War was not fought for what y'all thought it was fought for. Okay? We owned the land before the Civil War. We owned immigrant slaves before the Civil War.
Pocket.
I got the book and the documentation in the book that book is talking about all states, not just one. Now, everybody in every state was not a slave owner. I will say that. But those slaves that they owned was not our own family members. You got to show me some paperwork proving that. Okay? And if you can, please bring them up. I want to see them. Okay? But other than that, we got paperwork stating that we, in Louisiana, our people owned the Louisiana Immigration Company. We started that company because we were outsourcing our work to contract laborers from China and everywhere else to over here to work on our lands. Okay? So that's what it all boils down to. My thing is, what you're showing from the Black Laws Dictionary, I'm sorry, I don't use the Black Laws Dictionary. Okay? There's probably a reason why I don't. Let's just put it that way.
Well, how are you going to go into the courtroom and not use litigation? If you don't know litigation, you're not going to understand.
But hold on. The Black Law Dictionary is under the corporation, not under the USA, We the People Republic. So you don't need the Black Law Dictionary to go into federal court.
If you really want to know, it's actually in federal court. That's what they use in federal court cases right now. Still to this day, is the Black Law First Edition. Why you think?
And guess what? And that's dumb.
This is the reason why I'm able to win court cases, because I'm using Black Law First Edition in the federal court system.
Mama Neen, would you like to take this over?
I mean, she can take it over, but this is what I do.
Because she's been in federal court.
This is what I do.
Knows.
Okay?
No, this is what she already did.
Mama
Neen. So Mama Neen, go ahead and elaborate on that for her, please.
What y'all talking about, y'all? This is not no winning situation. This is
I'm just saying about no winning. I don't even know because I know somebody.
I want y'all to
what are y'all doing? This is not about no fucking win.
Why are you arguing? I know somebody. She's right there.
I'm gonna leave y'all for a second.
It's right there. You've never been in federal court. Courtney.
1 second, you guys. Mama Neen, do you want to chime in?
What you gonna tell me about federal court? And my people still got their land for 265.
I still got mine too. I still got mine.
What are you talking about when my people been
I really want to know this too.
Making sure they doing all these federal court cases for their land. What are you talking about? I've been on the land.
Oh my gosh, thank you for the train.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I've been on my land for 265 years. The disrespect.
Put the Showtime on.
Improve or shut the fuck up.
The goddamn Showtime.
Yes. But she trying to find land parents. I'm out this bitch.
Go ahead, Swarthy. I mean, she running, they ducking smoke. Y'all lost at the end of the day because y'all ain't
like we won.
Shit. Y'all pulling up. Y'all talking about this lawful freedman shit. I don't agree with that. Show me the motherfucking receipts, bro.
That shit
Like
cap.
for genealogy, you just said your shit said Indian, nigga.
That shit cap. Me and Mother was over here tag teaming them niggas like WWE. You know what I'm saying? They done. They
Y'all
done.
fried,
Everything y'all presented was cap. Y'all literally been conflating topics, changing motherfucking the topic. The topic was you proving that my American Indian people enslaved your people. When the fuck did the Indians enslave freedmen's? Come on, man. And like I said, the freedmen shit came later. So how the hell are you an ancient freedman? Get the fuck out of here. We was American Indians and all kind of other shit way before freedmen was ever existed. So I don't know what this nigga talking about. And I showed that on my chart. And then he said he not American Indian in front of all of y'all. So what is we debating? Why we debating the genealogy? You ain't from this land. You down there like them FBA niggas. You just put yourself in the FBA boat.
I'm trying to figure out how
the hell you gonna be from this land and you ain't American Indian? There wasn't no other people. All this, it was some magical other niggas that's supposed to be part of this land. No, it wasn't. Stop with the cap. Take your ass over there with Tariq Nasheed them at this point.
No. Well, I mean,
listen to a nigga, he'll tell on himself if you let him talk long enough. And that nigga's long-winded as shit. That nigga went all around the mulberry bush. Then he showed how a nigga in a debate and don't want me to screenshot his motherfucking evidence. I was hoping you screenshotted mine. That's why I was going to the website so you can go to the website with me.
When did he stop becoming an American Indian? When did he make the great?
He said that tonight. Today. Right now, about 20 minutes ago.
Hell no.
And it's recorded, so you can't walk it back. And 200 people heard you say it, nigga. Where the next nigga at? Where this nigga Dallas at?
Yeah, somebody sent Dallas to live. Tell him he up next. We on our flat earth shit right now. But I'm going to let y'all wrap this up with him because, I mean, I don't know what else needs to be said at this point with bro. If he got some more receipts on what he's saying, cool. But you up next, Lawful. Or I don't know. Yeah, you up next.
Whose bads these niggas be? That's all I want to know. Where y'all be getting this bullshit ass information from?
My records say Choctaw Indians, freedmen records, but these are political titles that came in the 1800s.
So you're denouncing the political titles, is what you're saying.
Yes. Why?
Why are you doing that? So we can get understanding.
If the Klan is the U.S. government and they called you black and a Negro, why would I claim any other political?
So they said, how did you denounce Indian but not freedmen?
I'm about to explain all if I can get a chance.
Go ahead.
Now, you can easily pull court cases, Supreme Court cases, breaking down that these tribes enslaved the people. This is, again, public Supreme Court cases. If y'all don't read law, then that's where that's going to be a sidewalk at, right? And then you can always go to Google with that shit too, right? And say, hey, did those tribes enslave the freedmen? Yes, they enslaved thousands of them. That's what these cases is about. They enslaved the freedmen to adopt the European custom so they wouldn't get removed, which is the copper Muslims, the Europeans. They're adopting their customs. This is all off the Papa Bulls of the 1500s, removing the Muslim, Christian style Indians, if that's what you want to call that. Now, anyway, coming in the 1800, when they bring in those tribes, so Chada gonna go to Choctaw, right? That transition with the names of the nations and all of that, that is about them getting removed, doing all of this shit to the people. My family tree records show it. I break it down. But that's why I'm saying for me, like, bro, I'm not going, my land and my name don't say none of this. I got land.
You going out bad, Lawful. I'm going to tell you the truth, my boy. I'm not understanding how you're telling me that how you're trying to separate freedmen from Indians. This 5 tribes enslaved the freedmen. What other sources do you have? What other evidence do you have of that, bro? Like, show me besides this. Please pull up some receipts with some ancient documents stating that these 5 tribes enslaved the freedmen.
What? How you gonna use ancient with the tribes that came in 1866? That don't even go together. You saying use ancient with tribes that come in 1860? What? How?
I'm trying to just understand how you're separating the two, bro. I'm not understanding that. Is anybody understanding how you're separating the two?
Can I finish?
Go ahead, Mama Ning, because I'm confused like a motherfucker.
I'm confused too. So I'm very confused. And the whole thing is, what is the point about all of this? I mean, we have all gone through, yes, political misnomer terms.
Right.
However, what does that have to do with why now, today, we are trying to, whether you want to call yourself a freedman, whether the next person want to call themselves a Hebrew or Indian, it's all misnomer terms. So
that's what I'm saying.
So why is anybody beefing about this little stupid shit?
And I'm just trying to understand.
It's just dumb to me.
I'm trying to understand how you can separate American Indian from freedmen. I'm not understanding that.
You can't, and that's why I'm glad Mike says, and I'm here to make it make sense, because I'm in Oklahoma where they're currently fighting these 5 tribes to get their tribal status recognized. Not alone, just their identity as it stands within its own. And I've been to several of these meetings and heard these families speak on how their families are on these dogs' rolls. They was either rejected, given their land, and they used tactics to get them off of their land via people leaving that land to go visit family from wherever they was from. If they was gone over a certain period of time, they took their land. If they was married to and whoever the husband was, if he didn't want to let the wife back on the land, which was how a lot of us was losing our family land that was given to them once they came here to Oklahoma, because a lot of people don't realize the Indian Removal Act and the Trail forced a lot of our families here. That's why a lot of the surnames is in this location. But there's buku case studies showing of how this term is not a legal status, and it's highlighted right there. Freedman status is an official designation, meaning that the tribes view as a part of the designated class or limited or extended your rights accordingly. Not everyone of freedman descent has freedman status. It is a status, not necessarily descent, but a barrier to enrollment. So if you're sitting there trying to say that this is a status, I also have a case study that's showing, because this is I have the official website link right here for people that want to go to it themselves to look up that term. It's on hcn.org, and if you type in 7 questions about the Freedmen's Answered, this same link will come up. This is an org link, and it'll give you the same web link that I just gave you that snippet from that speaks towards how that term is tied to the tribes. Now, it's also another instance with the brothers, these 2 brothers right here in 1899, the Chickasaw brothers, and I also had a link with this one as well, showing how they were considered Black Indian freedmen. So, I mean, how can you have one without the other when
what
it's right fucking there?
What do you think his objective is with that and his law that he was pulling up? What's up with that? Have you heard that rhetoric before? Is it some more?
And see, this is my issue with the freedmen, sis. And I've been having this debate with these people on Twitter for years. Like, this is another website you could go to right here, blackpass.org. And this page is on that website. It brings up links and information dealing with the Dawes Rolls, the Curtis Act, and going into the Black freedmen, basically the American Indians, and how they want to reclassify us. And for people who don't know this history, we're always trying to say that we don't have the proof to back anything that we're standing on. When I have a case study right here, you can look this case study up, Fairfield versus Lawson. And it states that the term freedman was used to describe a formerly enslaved individual who has been emancipated. While the courts acknowledged this common understanding, it did not establish freedmen as a distinct legal status within the U.S. law.
Exactly.
Instead,
that's something they
follows
call
the civil right emancipation. Individuals were granted citizenship through legal legislative measures such as the Civil Rights Act of 1866. And guess what that is, boys and girls? That is a treaty.
Exactly.
Which was further superseded by the 14th Amendment. So when people don't understand how prominent these treaties fall into this conversation, if they not reading the motherfuckers, they not gonna know what the hell we talking about. They're gonna be on here babbling because they're not piecing everything together. They want to stick to one term and just run with it.
Right.
And I'm glad that one sister did break down the difference of a freeman, which was somebody that's breaking away from the Roman crown or any crown from across that pond. Those were the people's considered freedmen. And I also could show you how it was YT people classified as freemen as well.
Yeah, so pull that receipt up.
Oh, yes. I got you, sis. You know, I'm on the clock right now, so you know I'm definitely about to do the due diligence and show y'all the same information that I found. And y'all can see it right there, clear as day. They are utilizing the Freedmen Bureau. So this person would be considered a freedman as well because they're utilizing the same institutions that our families were subjected to. And I have plenty of paperwork of my family using freedmen banks, freedmen schools, using the Bureau to settle disputes of land, money owed to my people. So when people get on here talking about when it comes to reparations, I could speak towards that in the restitution because I found the documentation showing that my people was robbed or had to deal with these institutions when they created them. So if you ain't finding this type of research or on that type of time when it comes to actually understanding what all of this shit mean and how they utilize double speaking to fool our people and then they introduce etymology, which is like the main fucking wedge that we keep having arguments with niggas on here because y'all want to argue current definitions with past definitions of how it was accepted. And that's where the shit becomes dishonest in this conversation because we're not using modern day terms to break down past tense arguments of what we're talking about of a certain time period. We need to stay with the definitions and the information at that time period to make sure that we are speaking thoroughly and correctly with this information instead of just mixing this shit up, which is what a lot of people are doing. And y'all making
don't know what the fuck they talking about. And furthermore, Mother Matriarch, what made Courtney, if she said that she's no longer an American Indian and she's a freedman, I'm confused. Yeah. How the fuck do you switch to, how do you switch to the same thing and then say that and try to separate the two?
I don't know where she went wrong. She took a wrong turn somewhere.
What this nigga didn't even know what he was talking about.
He did not.
Grateful as hell. And then you look at genealogy, you got 500 relatives. You'll find one person that's a this or that, and then that's always what you are. That don't make sense. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We got all of this different complexity in your genealogy when you do it. I know she do because she's always talked about her genealogy before. But it's like, I don't care whatever somebody want to call themselves. I'm not stressing out about it. But when it comes to reclaiming what's ours in terms of tangible inheritance in this country, they don't care in what you calling yourself. They want to know, are you Old Man Johnson grandson? And can you prove you Grandma Sally granddaughter or whatever and go get their shit in their name in the bloodline? You know, we spending so much time on these names, but when you go to claim your ancestors' land records and things like that, all you got to just show is that that's your granddaddy. And that's, we making it so over complicated. You know what I mean? Like, this has to be done in order to do that. You know, we're gonna constantly keep learning about the cultural connections and the tribes and stuff. By all means, exhaust all the information you can for that for your family. But still, we have tangible resources that are right around us, low-hanging fruit that we could be making way to reclaim for our family so that we can create generational wealth. And all you need to do is be focused on your genealogy, making sure it's correct, and making sure that, you know, you double check, you know, of course, the ancestor that you think you found and make sure that's right in your bloodline. And it's not all complicated around all of these issues.
No.
But they're trying to, a lot of people are trying to make it look like all of this got to be whatever before you can deal with the other stuff. And that's what's putting a lot of people on halt from moving forward and getting prepared to reclaim these inheritance because we so complicated with all this stuff.
Right. Exactly.
And I totally agree with what the brother CR the Great showed and articulated, because that's exactly the point.
That's a fact.
CR the Great.
This is why I tell y'all to go home.
Go ahead, Copper.
I tell y'all all the time, go home. When I say go home, go back to those surnames. You can't get nothing without these surnames. Everything depends on the bloodline. We can argue over titles and all that. Go home. That's all I'm saying.
On that website that he was mentioning, the Black Past, it talk about this lady named Maria Remedios del Valle. And she was a soldier in the Argentine wars against Spain. And this was, when you look at her, the sister looked like Jennifer Martin. Hold on, I'm about to put her up.
Okay.
Block, he finna hate this. It ain't shit I hate more than a fake trick. The fuck, block, he finna hate this. It ain't shit I hate more than a fake trick. The fuck, block, he finna hate this. It ain't shit I hate more than a fake trick. The fuck, block, he finna hate this. It ain't shit I hate more than a fake trick. The fuck, block, he finna hate.
They're some of the first people to start what we would now classify as the delineation movement, separating and cutting ties from other people. Aboriginals has been doing that with the African people for some time now. So for those that can reach into your memory bank and remember the time when we first started delineating and claiming that we were not African and making our claims and establishing our claims, Do y'all remember Africans saying, you niggas ain't African anyways? Do y'all remember saying that? You niggas not African? You niggas is not African, nigga. You's a nigga. You's a slave, nigga. A kata. Y'all remember when Africans was saying, and these tethers were saying, listen, you're not us. We're not you. Do y'all remember that? If you remember that time, drop a fire emoji in the chat. This is going to make a lot of sense here in just a second. Do y'all remember that? I remember that, right? I remember having these conversations, and they were saying we not them and all this. Okay, fine. We're not. We're delineating already anyways. Cool. Fast forward to 2023, 2025, the year that we're in now. And now these Africans are now, and these tethers are now saying, look, nigga, we all Africans together. We're all the same, nigga. What is this? That anytime we say something, they go against it. It's starting to seem like a hidden agenda behind the scenes with these people. These people may even be paid or unpaid oppositions to literally go against everything that we state, any claim that we make or anything. Like, ask yourself, why would they say that in the past? Oh, you niggas not Africans, you niggas not this, you not this, you not that. And then all of a sudden now when we're delineating, now they want to say, oh nigga, we's the same. It's because they're
by the name of Naheem, that comes from that same thought process. He was in the
somebody go get Dallas and tell him he up next. Is he ducking smoke or what? Because Sign's ready for him. Or not Signs, okay, so goddamn Jim Dropper.
Oh, just really quick before you go, App. That guy that he's talking about, that Naeem guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an agent.
Mm-hmm.
He lives in my town. I know that guy.
Wow.
I forgot, Lord Album. What's his name? He got another name.
That's it. Lord Album.
No,
he
not
album bopping like a motherfucker too.
No, Naeem. What's his other name?
The brother.
Instant a motherfucker, or use an agent at this point. You pushing agendas. So play with a fucking safe.
Hey, look.
I said it.
Now, Pete.
I said it.
Now, Pete, soon as bro, I told you I respect. I'm like, bro, everybody always hold me to a high standard. And I understand that. I keep shit respectful, classy. But soon as a motherfucker pissed me off the wrong way and I want to defend myself, everybody clock out on me, gang. Oh, no, lawful. You don't be doing that, law. I like, gang, this man blatantly low-blowing me, y'all. I'm talking about boy up there saying some shit. I'm being quiet as hell. He is, bro, in his coochie. Man, I come on that mic. Who the fuck is you talking to? Chill out with that shit, bro. Ooh, the whole lot. Lawful, chill out. Bro, why is y'all letting this man say this shit to me?
He definitely called the fade too. Talking about, yeah, niggas can't fight anyway. Ooh.
Why you letting this man say that to me right now, bro?
He was foul, bro.
So I told his ass, as soon as he said this shit and I came on the mic like, who the fuck you talking to? The first shit I said that I say, bro, you homeless and dissing is wild, bro. You in California homeless dissing with a girlfriend. Why? No, I love you. Chill out, bro. You tripping. Bro, he
Yeah, they let him get all the way on. Then when you let him a little bit, he was foul, bro.
It's getting cold. Damn, you said that, and we just was talking about this earlier in private. Niggas, motherfuckers is looking for shelter.
Homeless niggas. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all.
Cold.
All these Indians on this bitch, homeless, ain't got no food, They need a house. They ain't got no food, so they looking for information to help them. I'm not, and she not helping none of them. It's over with. They gonna starve. It's gonna be a cold winter, nigga.
They was fishing too. They was fishing for you. So what's the answer? So how do
you
we
see it? You see it? No.
Yes, the we more. I said, I got the motherfucker.
How y'all gonna help somebody? Y'all don't even want to prove what y'all saying is real.
I gotta get started on my dinner, and I'm late.
Thank you for coming up, Copper. Take care.
I'm gonna be in the chat, but I'm gonna drop down. Let you other people up. Okay.
But this nigga ducking smoke, boy.
They ducking at this point. I saw Dallas pop up in here, but then he ran.
Oh wow! Hey, I was gonna say if Dallas, because I remember his little thing last time I heard when he was playing the live, right? His last.
He don't believe in flat Earth, so I'm finna cook him today.
Either he can do that, or we can do the accomplishments. Since he want to say, because he was so loud about what have they done or what do we do, right? Okay, nigga, let's pull up track records. I'll pull up my 6 to 7 years, and let's pull up your year and a half, nigga. Maybe 2 years. Let's pull up track records.
Oh, go ahead, Los. My bad.
I want to say this real quick.
Thank you, little dear, baby.
Gigi in the chat says, "Cool, y'all please don't attack her. She's one of my supporters, and she's on our side. So please don't be a colorist towards her, because she's our people." That's all I want to say. Because I don't like when people come after her, and she just support all of us technically. So
Gotcha. I don't even know what's going on. Hell no. What's up? What you got to ask, sir? Y'all just coming up. You just want to come up?
Oh shit, my bad. I'm over here listening, but I'm over.
Well, thank you. B for all. What's that?
I was seeing what was Dallas and Thoughts debating about. I'm late. I was doing something yesterday.
Well, we waiting on Dallas to pull up. He's supposed to be talking about this flat Earth shit and round Earth and all that, but I don't know where that nigga at.
Wait, so Dallas think that the world is round, or
He agree on a spinning ball, but he teach India business.
Oh, hold on, bro.
They kept cutting you off every time you cooking.
Bro, this nigga posted an article. This bitch said during the year. Look at the year on there.
Bruh, hey, but they was telling me don't come with no screenshots, no none of that. So I'm bringing sources. Swarty could pull these fucking sources up on his fucking computer. This how legit my shit was. But at the same time, I'm trying to explain to you what a fucking self-emancipated motherfucking Freeman is. You trying to call me cap. That's cap. Newswoman said 1810 and it's 1863. Nigga, I'm like, you trying to get me over a technicality, nigga? Are you fucking serious right now, nigga? So what I did was I put the other one up so he could see it was 1810. That particular was...
Say, y'all internet Indians funny as hell. Y'all internet aboriginals.
You look like one of the people that fled to this country, man. You look like one of those Igbos that fled to this country, man.
How come if we could our country's built up in
our daughter. This woman, behave yourself for man. Woman, behave yourself.
But you should be able to show us how to live.
You are our daughter.
All the things that we already have. You should come over here where they are and tell us that we came from here. Before you even
Auntie, I didn't know you were
uneducated.
Pull up that Haitian chart. Go ahead. What you showing us, CR?
A couple of these flat earth maps. The last one I was showing was one of the official ones you can find at the UN. This one's another rendition, an older rendition. If you screenshot it, you'll be able to pull it up. And I got a couple more. Now, there's one that I had seen that has like multiple different little worlds that's kind of in their own firmament. And you wanna know what's so crazy about that particular one? I know some of y'all probably seen that map too. It had Mars and all of the other different planets like Nibiru and shit like that on there. The land masses and bodies of water.
Outer space. Yep. I believe going in a straight line and running into other stuff, then going up.
Exactly. But look, dig this though, Opium, because like I know how to astro project, and this was years ago. I was still young when I had this fucking vision, or actually went and seen this shit. Like I remember going out beyond the firmament and going into water, but like the vibe, how they show us in movies, how they have the little sea labs under. A
wig with endless style.
Well,
I'm just trying to.
They label us black.
You cut the same shit how we get.
Anyone inside 1307 82nd Avenue, exit through the front door with your hands up and nothing in your hand. If you do not comply, force may be used against you.
Force out me.
Saying, oh, I'm not here, I'm not in your jurisdiction. His job is to prove that this individual is not up under the jurisdiction of the United States or the colonial charter state. But I'm just showing you the proper procedure that takes place when you're a real national. It's called consular notification and access. So when a national of the state gets into a dispute with the colonial charter state, according to international law, they have a right to contact their consulate, which would be him. And he would say, okay, what took place? Well, they pulled me over because of XYZ, or, they said whatever it was. And then he would say, okay, his job would be to correspond, right, with the colonial charter state, whether it be the judge, the prosecutor, the governor of Texas. That would be his job. But I'm explaining procedure to you, how it works. But, you don't go in there as an individual and say you want a special appearance. And if you do go in there and say you want a special appearance, from their perspective, they understand you're out of procedure. That makes sense?
Your brother, because he did try. He reached out to whoever he had to within whatever structure. And that it does sound like y'all have different more structures, but, he then went and did it on his own. Learning and becoming a part of the more stuff, it sounds like then y'all have your own private stuff within y'all structure as well.
They are mostly commonly found among indigenous languages of America, such as those spoken by the Indian. The talking point. This is a highly polarized discussion. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but we are talking about the United States Constitution. So it is very political. And it is a sensitive topic, you guys. Very sensitive topic. Welcome to the panel.
What's good, Alan?
How you doing?
Now, Alan, most of the time I come, with words of encouragement, but I don't know. Today I want to ask, and it's not directed to you, Alan. It's just the system. So I'm asking, and just to the world, who bears the burden of proof when we're talking about genealogy? So it definitely can't be the people. So if someone wants to challenge my my Americanism, or they have to prove to me, because I just think it's detrimental that our people are giving our information to these genealogy sites and all of these things, and it's putting us in risk or at risk of someone stealing our information. So I'm like, who is it to protect the people?
Right.
Because we don't have to prove that. I mean, if we have our birth certificates, all of these things, these documents, we don't have to prove to anyone that we're American.
Nope.
So, yeah, and I see all these people like, on here. Did you do your genealogy? Where are you from? Listen, you can't even ask me that. That's sacred information. My family information is sacred. And I see all my people on here and they're trying to, I'm the third generation. Listen, man, you don't got to prove nothing to nobody. Because we are the people. If someone want to say that we're not, show me I'm not the people then, damn it. And like I said, it's not to you, Alan, but I need from my people to get a damn backbone and some common sense and stop giving these people all your damn information trying to find out if you're eligible or if you're American. You know what the fuck you are. And my bad, Alan, I didn't mean to cuss, but because it goes to me, like it's a thing called natural selection, Alan. When an oak tree pollinates, it's gonna pollinate, Alan, with another oak tree. Right. There's not even one single minute chance that an oak tree will pollinate with a palm tree. Nope. So, I need, I'm not saying I need, but, we as, we the people, we got to stand for something, man. We got to quit wanting to be.
I guess he talking in old people terms.
A distinct class in this double tax system. Now, indigenous people as aliens. What is the distinct class in the system? Anybody could try to answer right quick. That's why I pulled this up in there. That shit went so far over their head. Anybody can give an answer right quick.
I'm sorry, you messed up my damn answer. Repeat that question again, please.
I said, does anybody know the distinct class that's in that system in their own opinion?
Yeah, I would say it had to be like a religious classification at that time, huh?
Okay. Correct. Well said, well said. Shout out to you. Now, let's get back in there. Now, okay, again, this distinct class of aliens in the tax system, right? Pause. This is where he cut me off and said, he said, so where is this at? Is this in England or in America at this time? I said, where's England at this time back in the day, bro? Like, you see it? You see what I'm saying? Like, quit playing stupid, bro. Quit. He cut me off. No, woo, America. I said, bro, America wasn't even used in law until 1500s, bro. In law. Not a Harry Potter book, nigga. You gonna blatantly say this on live? Yes. I stand on it. Prove me wrong. Right? Okay, that pissed him off, basically, because I stood on what I said. Bro, what the fuck? America 1500s is when that's going to start being used. You have British America,
Guess what? That's what you learned about. You forgot about the people. We ain't British.
Who said this?
Swarty, goofy ass.
Okay, because wait, he said that you was going to say this in public on live, right? Wait a minute. As many quote-unquote receipts, etc., and stuff that they do on live, doxing, and whatever that they do, he going to question you as to what you're putting on live? What the fuck is happening right now?
He wouldn't accept that. He didn't want to dive into that part about this, where it was located. He did not. He avoided this part.
That was running. That was running. He wanted to dance.
When was this, yo? It's like 15 minutes ago.
I was waiting all day for this shit. Damn.
Astrology, what you say?
Oh, they still up there right now.
Yep. Now, they in there upset with me pretty much. It ain't even they ain't really about cash, man. They really on my nugget. They really pissed. Now, this black tutor period, right, that I'm breaking down, he questioning me about it. I'm like, bro, I'm reading the laws to you. I'm trying to show you where to go pull your laws. They, no, this ain't got nothing to do with over here. This, I'm sitting here like, bro, you gotta let me do what I'm doing, right? Right? All right, so, you see it say 1789 at the bottom, right? That's going to be the Naturalization Act coming in, 1790, all right? Now, everybody remember that in your head right there, that timestamp. Now, I'm trying to break down to them, though. You know, I'm like, bro, today what you doing? Y'all claiming Sulan and all of this shit. That is for them, not you. But you don't get how, you know, because you're not studying that we've been supporting these boys for a long time. So this shit is going over a lot of people's head right now because you won't read law, facts, and reality. You don't. That's the British. That ain't British America, all of that. That ain't nothing to do with us. But y'all repping it. That's British America, okay? We are the people. We keep funding and supporting them. How? By getting taxed, saying you them. You see? You keep saying you all of them. These empires, that voodoo, we know the truth. These Indians keep getting you to claim. These African, FBA, Sulan, Fulan, Igbo, Agbo, Nigeris, all of this shit, they trying to get y'all to pledges from these empire crusaders. You didn't learn about them crusaders in school, did you? So did you, hold on, let me show y'all one better. Let's show them one better, right? Who is these motherfuckers right here? Who is that? Who is these motherfuckers? Did you learn about these motherfuckers in school? Any of y'all in this live?
Nope, not a one.
Did y'all learn George Washington Lincoln with these motherfuckers? Abraham Lincoln, anybody Lincoln with these motherfuckers right here?
I didn't learn didn't hear about it. Nope.
Nobody, right? Okay, so why the fuck is it a bunch of people, Kodak Black and all these motherfuckers out of nowhere, throwing this shit up, talking about it's America? Where the fuck did you come from when I never even graduated learning about your ass, nigga? First off, you peeped that? Didn't nobody go to school and see these boys?
Nope. And if you did, it was a foreign flag.
Anybody in the comments too? Let me know. And we gonna break down a little bit slow. What's up?
You own it. And again, the ones that don't want to admit it, the ones that have all the receipts and the receipt gang and all of that shit. Again, for y'all to have all of that quote unquote abundance, y'all motherfuckers is still robots.
They just think that's one
motherfucker. And y'all just doing nothing but taking advantage of our people, misleading and continuing to keep us in them boxes. And we're not applying to it. So don't malfunction and dysfunction now. Just find a new hustle, baby, okay?
They just don't know it's one big ass system, and they think it's like all different factions, and they gotta pick one, and they don't know they all the same colors, the same ish, same. A bunch of war flags, a bunch of war banners.
That's all it is.
On our land.
Look, I want to pull my receipt over that. They was asking me about when I was telling them that if you go to every empire, you'll actually find the Freemans in every empire, in every motherfucking society. So they was asking me about the shit. So I wanted to pull this shit up. I'm like, look, I got the shit. So I pull up the free woman. So the free woman is connected to the Roman Empire, which is the Freeman as well, you know what I mean? But I want to show them, they're like, nigga, this go back to ancient time. You talking about, well, I'm older than Freeman. Like, no, the fuck you not, nigga. How?
Nah.
how you older than the Freeman? Your ass crazy.
You see how I pulled the law book out and I broke down the Freeman? I'm like, oh, before during this conquest wasn't bound to a lord. I said, oh, who your lord? Moloch? Y'all was talking crazy. He talking about you a Freeman. Like, what? Now, real quick, since we never learned about them in school and everybody can say that, right? Well, this sheep, ain't this them? Ain't this them? Black, African, American, Jamaican, Haitian, Nigerian, Ethiopian, Malian, Trinidadian, right? Ghanaian, Congolese. Hey, that's bro. I didn't learn about bro in school. Hey, that's bro. That ain't nothing to do with me. Right?
Oh, now you hit it with that. Let that breathe.
Let it breathe, right? I didn't learn about bro like that in school, but I did. You know, he was like a runaway slave running around all this, but it's like they wasn't being directly clear, right?
Yes. Everybody want to claim who the fuck we are and not who they is. Is this nigga even Haitian for real?
I'm starting to question if any of these niggas is Haitians, because
I don't think so.
Is that, I mean, the last person I debated, and I gotta crop that out when I go back to my live studio. The last dude I debate about this who was on who was glazing Voodoo Chief, he said that he was French. And I was like, so you are a melanated Frenchman? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, well then that's why. You're not even indigenous Haitian. You are a melanated Frenchman pushing a narrative. So I'm starting to think these people are French people living in Haiti or Africans living in Haiti.
I see y'all down in the chat. You can request up if you have the kahunas. Dallas, I see you. And bro, if you looking bad out here, if you ducking fades. They want to debate you. I've sent you to live 20 times. Why you popping in and out and running and shit, bro?
What you talking about, Spicy?
Dallas. I just seen him down there in the chat. This nigga ducking. Like, are you scared or what? You
popping up like guacamole. Nigga, come talk about all them accomplishments, how you been doing shit before us. Let's have an accomplishments debate,
nigga. You gonna get walked down up here into that bitch-ass bitch, what's that whole name? Naturalista, who came for me today, bitch. You can bring your ass up here, too. Somebody send that hoe and that whole ass nigga Dallas the live.
You know, I can show them a birth certificate. I can show them, you know, shit that I done did for the city. I can have people come up here and say how I helped them with their family tree. Like I said, if we doing the whole accomplishments thing, because he was so bigging that up so bad, what have they done? What do they do on this app besides just argue and do, nigga? So you think I've just been on this app for 6-7 years just talking shit, nigga? That's all you just saying?
I'm just being honest. I want that whole Naturalista or whatever the fuck that bitch name is to come up here, and I want Dallas to come up here. Are you scared of Swarty? Nigga, Swarty, is this nigga scared?
He been scared.
Is this nigga ducking the fade? Why he keep popping in Swarty and running? Why he got his African Crocs in flea mode?
African Crocs in free, my kid. Like, I'm telling you, the shit that I was hearing on that live, I'm telling you, that shit threw me. Like, he was so puffy chest, bruh.
What was he saying?
You've been wrapped up feeding Africa for a very long time, right? Anybody know that?
I definitely know that, right? But like I had a whole catalog ready for these people about the free men and the free woman. Man, they didn't let me put no tickets, man. I hate that for them, bro.
They stay home.
They ain't even let me pull up liberation. They didn't let me pull up silver. They didn't let me put up none of these damn words. I was high. I'm like,
they ain't want to be the
they're
boss.
not even let me compute to y'all yet. Y'all not even let me expand myself. You know what I'm saying? You see how they say? Freedom, right?
What you just
said, emancipated slave.
Expand.
Condition of a freeman, member of a class of a freeman. One's freeman and emancipated person. See all that?
Now, emancipated person, you see, is going to go into your lawful title. Right? Your lawful legal fiction. Your lawful legal fiction.
Free events. You know.
Bangus in your whips, I'm Captain Coda, go keep powder.
Oh yeah, tomorrow gonna be lit too. That's his birthday, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people here. A lot of people. The coverage here is brought to you by Brandon Knox.
Man, get in here. Hey, brother, before we get out in your ass, explain yourself. Why would you want to reclassify us as foundational Black Americans and not foundational indigenous Black Americans? And you doing the same thing as Stokely Carmichael, Dr. Umar, Jesse Jackson, and this is what it looked like. Is this what you telling us? This is what it looked like. But let me ask you one question. Why do you refuse to use the word foundational indigenous American? Foundational Black American? Brother, explain yourself. Now, we get you got the headlining and you speak elegantly and all that. But brother, explain yourself. Because that shit over with. All that shit is over with. That you want to be a Dr. Umar, you want to be a Dr. Martin Luther King, you want to be a Jesse Jackson, you want to be a Stokely Carmichael, and everybody else that want to reclassify us because they look like us. Brother, hey, speak. And we giving you a chance to speak. We giving you a chance to speak, brother. We tired of that shit. We're not gonna be reclassified again.
Hey, let me down. I put my trust in a bitch when I knew better. Hit that lick when I knew. I put my trust in a bitch when I knew better. Hit that. I put my trust in a bitch when. Hey, even.
I couldn't think of nothing, but it's a cream. Okay, cream.
Maybe yogurt?
Nah, yogurt is too thick. It's a cream.
Mashed potatoes too thick.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the so-called quote-unquote holiday season is dead. I noticed this a few years ago, y'all, and I came across an article that says that Donald Trump is thinking about canceling this holiday season because it's hurting the economy, right? You guys do know that majority of these so-called holidays that you guys are celebrating are predicated upon the murdering and the killing of the indigenous race. You guys do know that, right? Like, say, let's say Thanksgiving, for instance, right? Christopher Columbus came over to our land, right? Mass murdered the indigenous people, the indigenous race, right? And then he says, thanks for giving us this land. Did you guys know that? Right? We didn't even give him anything, but he just took it. And he says, thanks for giving us this land. And then you guys created a holy day around it, a holy day, right? And it's called a holy day because it's full of holes. Those days don't stand on nothing but the killing and murdering of the indigenous race, right? And then Christmas, right? The celebration of Jesus Christ, the birth of Jesus Christ. But y'all don't even know, or don't even y'all don't even know if he was born on Christmas or on Easter. Make up your minds already. This holiday has been running around for what, how many years, right? And then y'all still don't know if he was born on Easter or on Christmas? And then, right, the 4th of July, because it's called the 4th of July because Jews lie. The fake Jews lie. You know what I'm saying? And then it's all about, you know, the separation of the enslavement of the so-called white people from the indigenous race. It's deeper than you think, y'all. The type of history that they put behind these fallacies, these holy days, is false. It's not even true. But
all right, so it's Indigenous Peoples Day. All right, so we owe it to our ancestors to speak the truth. All right, so the average Black American has indigenous bloodlines that originate from America. So our ancestors wasn't just brought here on no slave ships. They was already here. From the Mississippi mound builders, going from the state of Mississippi to the Carolinas, they built nations, towns, and later were reclassified through the American system. So before you just celebrate another holiday, you got to ask yourself, what have we been here this whole time and we haven't been speaking to our ancestors' lineage and just sitting here calling ourselves slaves from Africa? So you owe it to your ancestors to know the truth. Go do your genealogy. Go find out what your story is. And shout out to our
areas, we all have to do that, and that's a great thing. So can we please get the next person now? Period. Go.
What do you see?
Carmel.
Here's She's Gucci, Uncle Luke.
And if y'all ever want to chime into the last callers, the last person who came up here, conversation after I said what I said, y'all were willing to discuss it. But I know it's over Carmel head.
Y'all hear me out. Motherfuckers need to find an island big enough to create a city and put all the cheaters, the narcissists, the love bombers, the fucking motherfuckers that just out here to break hearts that don't know what they want. They need to put all the motherfuckers on that island, right? And then they just...
The type of brother made for you to start guessing. Give me a Smith and Wesson, I have niggas undressing. Thinking of cash flow, food and shelter. Whenever frustrated, I'm a hot jet delta and the...
Okay, so...
Section 8? Section 8?
I don't think nobody here on Section 8, though.
Girl, ain't nobody... Hey, Section 8.
Areas mostly.
I just come through with a couple bossy bitches. They get money too. They some don't cross me bitches. Flossy bitch. I just come.
Listen to the chosen people. All of you out there who know that you originated on Turtle Island and that you are indigenous American. Cut it out with the labeling ourselves of fundamental Black Americans. What that actually means is fundamental dead Americans. We're
I didn't know I was...
Hey, beloveds, peace, love, and light, prosper, stretching.
What she said? She called it the Chicken and Grits podcast? Yeah. This is the Antichrist, Deontay Kyle, host of the Chicken and Grits podcast. Reporting live for you. We're about to record episode 94. I'm here with my faithful demon.